We're taking a look at the carvings of the Rideau exhibition here in Smiths Falls, and I'm joined by Maria Fournier with the Heritage House Museum. Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
That's a pleasure. So on a typical day, what would you find inside the museum?
When you come to the museum, you enter into 8 period rooms. So it's if you've stepped right back in time, you're going through someone's house in the 1860s. After those period rooms, you enter into our 2 exhibits. First one is Home in a Suitcase, which looks at newcomer families to Smiths Falls. And then you come into this, our large exhibit for the summer, which is Carvings of the Rideau, and looking at 100 years of carving legacies.
Okay. Why did you want to include this exhibition at the museum?
Well, we were approached by Rideau carvers about possibly doing an art show or putting together something, an exhibit of some sort. And so I was tasked with working with them really closely with Alan Olson and William Stoker to put together this exhibit, which showcases not only the carving legacy, putting in some of the greats such as Bob Kerr and Garden, Brum, Nickel, Miller, all of those people, as well as the Rideau carvers, the new up-and-coming carvers in the area. And a bit of our natural heritage was thrown in as well, so we want to keep it a bit educational for all people coming in.
Smiths Falls is so rich in heritage.
It really is. We try to keep changing our exhibits up, and we always like to show a little piece of that Smiths Falls heritage, a little different piece every year. Okay,
well there's over 25 different artists contributing to this exhibition, so what do you think, Maria? Shall we talk to one?
Sounds good.
Let's do it. Well, there's a look at one of the carvings that you'll find here at the exhibition, and I've got the man behind the work joining me now, Bob Kerr. You said the most appropriate title to introduce you is Chiseler?
Yeah.
Why do you like to be known as a chiseler?
Well, a wood chiseler.
A wood chiseler. How long have you been chiseling wood for?
Well, I didn't start out with wood. I started out with ivory soap. When I was a little fella in about grade 5. I carved horses out of ivory soap and sold them to my classmates. Very industrious lad.
And do you think that they likely put them up on their mantle as artwork, or use them to wash themselves?
They may have washed themselves. Some of them needed it.
Right, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So what's special about this blue heron? I mean,
well, it's life size, and it's in a preening position, and most people never ever attempt a blue heron because it's so big and it takes a lot of steel work in the legs, and they take quite a study because they're not like a duck that you can shoot and then study. You have to do it from photographs, you have to do it from study skins, you might borrow from a museum, or, you know, one found dead someplace.
From beginning to end, how long does a piece like that take you to make?
Oh, you never keep track of the time. That could be sinful. But something like that, you're talking 3 weeks anyway. 3 weeks.
What's another one of your favorite pieces here at the exhibition?
Well, this is mine. I shouldn't be commenting on my own. But this is out of a walnut tree, and it's depicting a young hunter, probably in his teens, shooting his first grouse, and his friendly dog accompany him. And on the other side here is a 870 Remington pump that a lot of guys used. And so when I had it finished, I was looking for an appropriate name. So I got to thinking, when I was that age, I could put my gun under my arm, I could walk out of town. You don't try that today. So I called it Freedom. That's when we were free. This is some of my buddies here. These guys are all good carvers. It's Clarence Miller and John Garton and Tom Braham, and I'm the ugly one there.
So, hardly. So a reminder that the exhibition will be running until the end of October here at the Heritage House Museum, so make sure that you come on down and check it out.